so very much. Okay, guys, that's it. Let's go. Come on.
I think there could be no more straightforward negotiation on an FTA for the United States than on one with New Zealand. And agreement with New Zealand would certainly show the US determination to follow up its trade policy with concrete action. Inflation is low at 1.8, unemployment at 5.4 is close to... I know that US steel interests would be quick to point out with some justification that others have all manner of subsidies and protection in place for their steel. But acknowledging that, I speak from the point of view of a country which has a totally unsubsidized steel industry. We get caught up with everybody else, and I think that's an unfortunate signal. 2.6% in the March 2001 year, got up to 3.5% in the June 2001 year, talking movement of the New Zealand economy.
Will New Zealand be willing to share the America's Cup?
I tell you, if we really want to fix that market, maybe we could settle for a time about deal, you know. However, as a Member of Parliament from the Auckland area, I have to say that the economic spin-offs from that cup have been fantastic for our city. Absolutely fantastic. It saw the uplifting of what had been a sort of derelict old waterfront area into a world-class leisure marine competitive yachting base facility. It's really been an enormous stimulus to the local economy and to the New Zealand economy. The benefits have been fantastic, right through tourism, design, software, you name it. And we're going to fight like hell to keep that cup. What I was able to impress on the President was that New Zealand and Australia are, to all intents and purposes, one market. So it's desirable if you're dealing with one to deal with both eventually. As I said today, clearly it's looking as if when we get into talks, the talks will be New Zealand-US on the one hand and Australia-US on the other. But because of the integrated nature of the two markets, I consider it highly likely that eventually the two approaches will come together.
Steel, and I'm wondering if you were going to join the Europeans seeking compensation in the WTO and then trying to challenge the law